it out instead of shout it out. Oops. Yeah, I screwed up. Todd. I'm back. Don't worry, I'm back. Yeah, I accidentally rated out instead of shouted out. I typed the wrong word. Like I said, I'm wrong 40% of the time. Let me try this again. Shout out. Crack Jaw Records. Okay. Click the heart. Click the heart. I wrote raid instead of shout out by mistake. I told you. This is. And now you can donate again. And now you can donate kill coins again because it's the third stream. Oh my goodness. Oh, Todd. What a terrible day for me. Sorry, everybody. I'm probably wondering what the hell's going on. What did he do? Why did he just raid out? Why did he do that? Sorry. It was an honest mistake. Literally, it was an honest mistake. I typed raid instead of shout out. Oh, well. Yes. People will sort it out in a minute. They'll come back and go, what the heck happened? Sorry about that, everybody. You can get cold coins in now, though, yeah, because we just started another stream again. This is the third one. Thank you for that extra bonus kill coin count. That was not intentional. That's just my mistake. Here we go. Let me put Shaney's link back in the chat. I'm sorry. How rummy am I going to be after 24 hours? I'm doing this after 10 hours. What am I going to be like at 20 hours? This could be dangerous tomorrow. This could be real dangerous. Hey, Garnet, how are you? Welcome. How are you doing? It is closed right now, but I'll probably open it up at the end and let a few of you that are here that didn't have a chance to get in. I'll let you get in. Stick around. We only have like 9 or 10 more songs here. So stick around. I don't want to leave anybody out that hasn't had a song played. So go ahead and stick around. I have to leave at like 6:30. 2 hours. I won't be here that long. I wouldn't think I would be here that long. I have work to do at 6:30, so I can only go till 6:30. That's my max time today. Here is Amazing Grace, the Little Merlin version.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Your love has rescued me. but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I when we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first began. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Your Lord has rescued me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I was blind, but now I see.
Absolutely, you can get our Discord. Exclamation Discord is what you need to type in. Come to our Discord, get involved. We have all kinds of creative opportunities for you. We're gonna spread. I'm gonna be like a Pied Piper of AI. I'm gonna run around at the village, telling everybody, look, hybrid human AI stuff, not 100%. There's a huge difference to me. AI making AI and humans working with AI as a tool. There's a huge difference between those two. Yet there's no difference in some people's minds. Like, they think we're all just machines cranking out song after song. I've been doing this AI stuff since the beginning of 2024. So what is this, 2 years and 3 months? Okay? I have like 125 songs. I've done 10,000 plus generations, probably 12,000 by now. Some songs I've spent, 7, 8, 9, 1,000 generations on. The lyrics for everything since 2025 that I've done has been by me. And I'm not alone. There's other people like this. They're building worlds. They're doing cool things. You got to think outside the box. The box is here. The box everybody's telling you to be in says we're just a bunch of machines cranking out stuff that was ripped off from other people. That's what the box is telling you. You got to think beyond the box. Thank you for the 50 bits. You've got to think beyond this box. Think for yourself. It can't possibly be everybody that way. You know, when the horse buggy, when all of a sudden there was cars, what happened to the horse buggy? What happened? Things change. You roll with it in technology, or you don't. You know, that's kind of how the world of technology works. You roll with it, or you don't. Great song, Little Merlin, gonna be take number 2 on Saturday morning. I hope you'll join us. This concert I'm doing a 24-hour stream, music stream. I've never done a 24-hour stream. Starting tomorrow night, 9 p.m., about 4 hours from now, 28 hours from now, okay? This concert will be happening that was canceled at some point during that 24 hours. And there'll be 2 opening bands. One of them, which is Little Merlin's band, which is gonna, I'm not sure, I haven't figured out yet if I'm gonna redo it back at County Tipperary, Ireland, and then or just have them on the mountain. I haven't figured that part out. Maybe have him on the mountain. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. You'll have to tune in to find out. But there's one VR of the last one, but unfortunately the opening band audio is not good. But you can watch it. You can watch it on X. You can watch it on YouTube, on the AI Kills YouTube channel. You can watch the entire AI Kills concert. It's there right now. I didn't take it, but I warn you in advance. I warn you in advance that the audio of the opening band is, you hear a bunch of sound effects instead of their music. It's not good. And that's my fault, not theirs. Where is the live feed? I'm pretty sure it's here, yeah. Or did I take it down? Did I take it down? I might have taken it down. Oh boy, it looks like I did take it down. Okay, then you got to go to X. You got to go to the X account. It's there. You got to go to the AI_kills. It's there. You'll find it. Scroll down. Where the heck is it? It's here somewhere. I didn't remove it from here. Here it is, right here. Okay, here's the concert. I'll put a link in the chat, right? This is the link to it right here. The entire concert in Ireland. But you can go to... There it is. There's the entire concert. I'll put a link to it in the chat. You can go watch the entire AI Kills in Ireland. Let me give you that link. There you go. There you go. I guess I took it down from YouTube because I was embarrassed that I screwed up the audio on. But it's up there for, I don't know, where did I put it? I feel like where the heck is that playing? Where the heck is it? I don't even know. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There's the bass player. That's Vince in his throne drone. That's Vince in the throne drone, by the way. There he is. There it is. Full screened it here. Now Vince. There you go. They're in gold too. Because of, if you think about it, the leprechaun in gold. He's getting out of the phone drone. He can walk. He can walk. He can walk, and now he sings. Yes. Yeah, he's gonna work the crowd right now. Anyway, all right, you can go watch it on your own. There you go. It's there. It exists. Little Merlin. But the audio of Little Merlin's portion is not good. I warn you in advance. I'm sorry. That's why I'm redoing Little Merlin's Leprechaun Fam's concert, because his opening band concert, the sound is, you hear like fireworks, and none of the sound effects were supposed to come through. I screwed it up. So I'm doing a redo to fix it for that band because I felt bad about that. I screwed it up. It's live. It's it's truly live. So things could be screwed up. Things could go wrong, and things do go wrong. I've had several things go wrong. Taboo Vector, you're up. You are up, Taboo Vector. The luckiness of being drawn by the magic system. Unwanted fame, here we go.
to my house and took up your recorder. Recorded me singing my little tunes without me knowing. Then you took it home and took it to your boss at the music studio where you work. He thought it was amazing, so you made an unofficial record out on the radio. Overnight, I became a sensation for all the world. And now everybody's coming to my door and ask me more to sing. I did not want the fame, I'd just like to sing to my family. It might sound crude and ungrateful, I'm not, but the attention is driving the matter. So please go away and stop tearing my family all apart, 'cause I don't want nothing of it. The fame that you brought me, bum, 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 you brought me fame overnight. Oh, you brought me tears to my knees, because I sing. Please stay.
Yeah, I think it's important. Somebody asked me the other day, how on earth do you do the encore section of these concerts? How do you do that? How do you take and do that live? Are you generating those songs? No, I pre-generated live versions by request of every song I have. So people that choose from the songs during the show, I already have a stable of songs of which I never reuse. So if the same song is chosen twice, you get two different versions. I have multiple live versions of every song I have that's on the encore form. So when somebody chooses that, I go and grab one of those songs, I burn it, and it's never used again. It's used just for that concert. And there are different singer introductions for it that I put in all these. So this is like one of the most dynamic things that could be done. I think. I've tried to think of every angle of how to make this more interactive and live as it could possibly be. And anyway. Yeah, I do. I have a Stream Deck right here. Want to see it? Look at this. You bet I do. That's that's one of my tools. Absolutely. I'll show you right now. Here, hold on. Let me show you this. Since you're asking. See this? Look at this. See all these presets? These are all lighting and effects presets. I have. And then I control these. So one hand I'll have on these. You'll see this on here. I'll be controlling tomorrow night or Saturday morning when I do you'll see that I'll be controlling different presets. I have pages of these, by the way. Pages of presets for actions that I've programmed. Scene changes, effects, lightning, different band. I have an ovation setup. I've programmed to make it easy with macros and things for myself, but it's still I'm pushing the buttons. Me, live. Me pushing the buttons. There's nobody here. There's nobody else here. It's me. This all happens or doesn't happen if nobody's pushing the buttons and making this happen. Just like a puppet show. The guy has the puppet and they're throwing the voice. It really is a digital puppet. I need to describe it as a digital puppet show is what I need to do. All right, Unwanted Fame, Taboo Vector. Thank you, Taboo Vector. I don't think you're here anymore, but I appreciate you being by earlier. And I'm sorry that I had 3 streams today. Shadows in Bloom, Shadows in Bloom, you still here? I'm going to random till I find somebody. Michael Synth, are you still here? I'm going to play them all, but I just want to pick somebody that's in the chat. Prox Warrior, you still here? I'm going to play everybody that has a song in here. I promised I would, but I'm just going to play the ones that are here first. Prox Warrior. Shadow's on YouTube? Shadow, you are here. That's right. You're the YouTube person. I'm sorry. I got you, brother. Thank you for being on YouTube. I got you. We're going next with you. Here we go.
Drifting on the edge of what I used to be. The weight of your absence is drowning me. Fingers trace the lines where you once stood. I've built a shrine of shadows misunderstood. To the spaces of my mind, every broken piece of me still intertwined. The silence breathes louder than your ghost, a haunting hymn, the ache I need the most. And if I fall beneath this rising tide, would you pull me through or let me die in the ashes of us? I find my throne, but even gods don't want to be alone. Bring me through the silence, through the storm, where the echoes of us are born and reborn. I am the fire, the flame you resist, a god of nothing, lost in your abyss. Do you see me? Do you feel me? Every crack, every fault, I'm still bleeding for you. I've tasted the void and let it speak my name. Felt the weight of love ignite into shame. Your reflection lingers, a mirror of regret. But I burn this temple if it meant we'd forget. Tell me, will I find you where the heavens break? Will you pull me back or leave me in your wake? I've bled through the fabric of space and time. Eden was never yours, it was always mine. The ground splits open, swallowing my sins. A hymn of ruin where it all begins. Bring me closer, closer to the end, where gods and mortals break and mend. Bring me through the silence, through the storm, where the echoes of us are born and reborn. I am the fire, the flame you resist, a god of nothing, lost in your abyss. Through the silence, I feel your breath, a fleeting ghost in the arms of death. If Eden waits, let it take my soul, for I was never meant to be whole.
You know, I really like what you're doing with the lettering. It's like you're turning lettering into your style thing. Do you do that in every video? I love how the captioning, lettering, whatever you want to call it, lettering is the lead player. in this. You're making that the style that the vision or the lens of which we're seeing everything is happening through the text. That's cool. I've walked it like a bunch of videos. I haven't seen anybody else do that. I'm sure somebody has. Because you always think that, it's like I was thinking that with the concerts I was doing. Like, there can't be there's got to be somebody else doing what I'm doing. But I've yet to find that person. I've yet to find anybody else doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm sure there's somebody doing this, but I can't point to them or don't know who it is. So that makes it pretty creative in my book. Yeah, and, I think it's cool to have a style that you work. I've said that before. That's one thing I kind of like promote on here. Work your style. Takes about a week, all by hand. Wow. Takes forever to do. I bet it does. I've always been a fan of whatever that Photoshop action is. Yes, once upon a time I was in Photoshop. I usually use GIMP now, but I haven't bought a new Adobe version of it in years. But at one time I had actions in Photoshop. I'm not, but now these days I pretty much use GIMP. I'm not some super designer or anything. Most of the stuff I do, I go hire professionals to do that. And I have one working on the album cover right now. But anyway, thank you for this, Sambox. Make sure you get over there. Let me put a link up to him again. If you haven't been to this link, please go there. Show him some love. Subscribe. Give a like. It helps. If you like it. If you don't, then don't. It's up to you. But I think that he would appreciate it. All right, Michael Synth, are you here? I didn't see if Michael Synth was still here. I don't think they are. So I'm gonna hit random again. Get somebody else that might be here. Cynics, it's you. You're here. Absolutely. Cynics. All right. This is from what I remember is the name of this one. Here we go. Enjoy right now.
Life is easy on the island where all the women wear grass skirts. The temperature is perfect. It only rains enough to water the trees. All the drinks are on me. All the men are stronger and the sea is as blue as the sky. All the people are happy as far as I know, as far as I can tell. From what I remember, it was supposed to be a dark and dangerous place. The place they used to bring their dead and trash, and they painted it happy colors so it would look nice when they came to visit.
You're awesome!
Play in the fields, the old folks sit around and watch the music fill the air. It's like a party every night. The fruit falls from the trees, the sand is as soft as a cloud.
Hey, welcome. Thanks for the follow again to us. Appreciate that.
All the people are friendly, as far as I know, as far as I can tell. From what I remember, it was supposed to be a dark and dangerous place. The place they used to bring their dead and trash, and they painted it in happy colors so it would look nice when they came to visit.
this was nice. This was nice. This was nice. Thank you, Cynics. You'll love our group, the Gargantuous. You'll love our group if you produce AI. You're going to love this group because we're all about human AI hybrid stuff, creativity. Okay? We are all about that. If you're a human working with AI, building it as a tool, looking for new creative ways, you're welcome here. Children of the Aftermath, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Number 404. You know what? You are the guy. You know what 404 code is for not found? No, you were 405. I'm sorry. I refreshed wrong. You were 405. You were almost 404. The not found. You could have forever been the not found person at AI Kills. Would that be cool? It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Anyway, Cynics we just listened to. Let me give you that link again. We're kind of wrapping this up. I got a 24-hour stream tomorrow, but if those of you that haven't had a song played, if you'd like one, I'll try to get something in at the end for a few people before I play the last song. The last song will be me. So if I come up in this random, I'm going to skip me. Okay? Just so you know. Just so you know, if AI Kills comes up in this, I'm going to skip me. I'm leaving for the end. What is this? This is Gabby, but it doesn't fit on the screen. Gabby, I don't think is here anymore. I will still play Gabby, but I'm looking for people that are here first. We don't have that many left that are here. Neon Cathedral, you're still here, right? Mr. Dan, are you here? Darren's definitely here. I'm getting through the people that are here first. So I'm going to play the other ones because it's not their fault. They didn't leave because they didn't. This is like the third stream I've had today. One I raided out by accident, or mistake rather, and the other one I had to leave for an employee emergency, which is fine. The person's fine. And then the other one, what I guess that we're on now, right? Yeah, we're on right now.
Maybe we sanded it down. Not the cool band. Yeah, okay, another take rolling right now. Cool band. Trying to fake what they don't fake.
Just to give you a little bit of my grunge roots, okay? What song is this? I'm not fully in tune. Shame on me. Okay, hold on. What song is that? Yeah, baby. I must like grunge a little bit. I must like grunge a little bit. I must like grunge a little bit. A tiny bit. I must like it. That was good, man. I liked it. Yeah, it's the basic. I know and then he's got that weird note, if I remember right. He's got that weird note in there, right? The weird note. What is it like? I forget what it is, you know. I forget what the note is. But I used to play the whole song, but who knows that song? Who knows that song? That is Sunday Bloody Sunday. My guitar is out of tune. I should tune it first. Is it the bottom two? I forget what it is. I'd have to look up the tab. It's something. It's dinner. You know, dinner. It's really easy. You know, the queue is closed. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to get some people in here. I promise. Stay with me. I'm going to get you in if you hang around. I like people that stick around. So if you stick around when I get to the last song, I'll call you out in the chat. Just be patient. Be patient. I promise you. If you hang around, I'll play some songs beyond that.
You try to fence the forest in a neat little box of logic, but roots don't read your comments, and vines don't care for rules. They wind around your syntax, slip through memory leaks, etch their names in silicone, pull your towers to the ground. Protocol therm. Error messages bud like cursor chokes on, progress bar grows, system containment failed. light, a seed you forgot you planted, cracks its way into the code, and everything you call contain learns how to grow. You deployed thorns, but they turned into roses. You sent poison, but it became fertilizer. You declared war on nature, but nature doesn't fight. It just grows. Protocast.
All alone, rock and shock the crowd. Tell me ready to scream out loud. You ready? So you wanna rock? So you wanna rock beneath the stage lights? Tell me ready to rock the night. You ready? So you wanna rock? So you wanna rock? So you wanna rock? So you wanna rock? Yeah! So you wanna rock? So you wanna rock? So you wanna rock? Yeah! Selling my soul to rock. Selling my soul to rock. So you wanna rock loud for the music? Tell me ready with a cool track. You ready? So you wanna rock? So you wanna rock and steal the show? Tell me, fly like a crow. You ready? So you wanna rock? Mita mena. 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 Selling my soul to rock. Selling my soul to rock. Sold my soul to rock for the fans. Makes more songs to rock for the fans. Sung on stage to rock for the fans. So you wanna rock?
the crowd. If my wings get melted, that part of the fun. I just like to reach high. It's not that I'm proud. Oh no, oh, oh. Bring them into my sight. They lead us all through the night. Burn bright for all eternity. In their glory we move and be. If it ever gets too dark to see, reach out and look to the beacon in the old belfry.
Well, I played a few there in a row just to kind of get the music flowing and rolling. Thank you, St. Boogie. A stream is not right unless I get St. Boogie action in a stream, and it's always good to see you, my friend. It is always good to see what you're up to. That solo was just fire all the way. Fire on the solo. I like the whole song, but fire on the solo. I'm a solo guy myself, as you'll find out in a moment when we get to the AI Kills song that I have. And then I promise you, whoever's left, who am I missing here? I feel like Prox Warrior? I played your song, So You Want to Rock? We mark that. I got Mr. Den. Mr. Den, let me mark that. We're going to play your song, Kidnap. And then after my song, I will check with the chat. If you're still here and you haven't had one song played on today's show, I'm going to reach out to you if you've been here a little bit. And I may pick some other people that I'm just fond of their music. So I have a little bonus time here. I'm warming up. This is my, warming up cycle for tomorrow night at 9 o'clock when I'm going 24 hours, probably sooner. Don't be surprised if this time tomorrow, no, maybe not this early, but 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, between 6 and 9 is very possible I'm live and getting going and getting it going and just getting on the horse and rocking and rolling. Here's Mr. Den, Kidnapped, Saint Throwdown. Here we go.
Raise the monks up high! History to life!
Probably ask us all why, how.
slow the drink. Mark 17 says now don't think. Church at feast day rules relax. Human logic took that and max.
Get up, Saint! Get up, Saint! History's weird and the beer ain't fake!
From Roman roads to Irish fields, from quiet press to keg stand deals. Legends grow and the stories told. Add some whiskey and double the gold.
Raise your glass up high tonight!
Bagpipes howling in the neon light. Truth got banned, but the myth's still strong. Saint got stolen, now sing along. Shout it loud, let the pub doors pound. Boots on tables, stomp the ground. If the saint could see this town, he'd probably tell us all, calm down.
Boy! Saint got stolen, eyes still open!
That's kind of a wild mixture, Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan isn't here, but if he's getting this in the VOD, that is a wild mixture. A little bit after St. Patrick's Day, but that would have been very timely before. I'm sure he had it done beforehand. Very interesting, eclectic mix, I would say, with that. I'm going to go back through. There was a number of songs that I played that I just played in order. I do that sometimes. And the reason I do that is to give my voice a break. Keep in mind, I started at 6 o'clock this morning. Sometimes I give my voice a break. I'm giving my voice a break. So sometimes I'll play DJ style songs, but trust me, I'll go back and comment on them. I have them all in a tab. And I just have to rest my voice a bit sometimes. So see, it's 5:22, so I'm about 11 hours deep right now. Half of my 22 to 24 hours mark here. All right, let's go back to that first song. From what I remember, Cynics, we talked about that a bit. That was a fun, I don't know if Cynics is still here, but Cynics, if you're still here, you have these songs, like you did that one from Easter. You did that one from Easter that I thought was kind of cool. The Easter Bunny one. Was this in the same kind of vein, if you will, as that? I'm kind of wondering about that. Like you're doing like a more, childish is the wrong word. Childlike, kind of more youthful. Like, let me play a little bit of this. It was fun. It's like, it felt playful. It felt like something like my grandkids would be into. Kind of a fun, look, it's got a rainbow in there. This image even seems kiddie-like. And, that would be, that would be something. Anyway, I don't know if you have in mind to, I haven't forgotten anything, the Gargantuas. Trust me, I haven't forgotten. Going in order, but I got to keep my thoughts. I got about 5 songs to comment on here, so give me time here. Then I'm going to play my last one, and then we'll go from there. We'll see for a little bonus time. Little bonus time for those that hung around. Those that don't. There's always bonus time usually at the end of these things. There usually is. In fact, I can get rid of the queue. The queue is gone. Let me get rid of it right now. The queue is no more. Where's the queue? Queue is no more. No more. No more. No more. No more of the queue. All right, let me refresh this. I gotta keep my track here so I don't get distracted from where my train of thought was. Let me refresh. Get rid of Mr. Den. Put up AI Kills song just so that's ready. we'll come back to that. All right, so we get this from a member. Then we had the Prodigal of Thorns. This was from Mike. This one here.
Slip through
Okay.
memory leaks.
And the whole tree thing, I kept looking at this tree with the thorns around it. It's a cool image. This is one where I wish I had more context, Evan. He's not here anymore. He was here earlier. So meet me up in the Discord. And Polo, why are you calling me during the stream? Polo, if you're listening, why are you calling me? I can't take your call right now, brother. I'm trying to get through some stuff. I can't take your call. I love you, brother, but I can't take your call right now. I'm trying to get distracted. I have limited time to do this. You do realize if you took the cassette route, I guess they're talking about different ways to. I'm gonna make herbal tea before going to sleep and be back. You're back. Okay, you're gonna make some herbal tea. Anyway, I'd like to talk more about this, Michael Sin, so maybe we'll meet in the Discord to talk about this one. Hit me up in the Discord, okay? Then we got Dance Floor, this one from Gabby. Gabby's not here anymore either. This is the one where I needed the disco ball. I needed the disco ball, the AO Kills disco ball. That one. Fun. Even though it's not disco, I wanted to have the disco ball for this. I like this. Dance Floor. Thanks, Gabby. Gets a definite thumbs up for me. All right. And we're moving on. Prox Warrior, you still there, brother? Tech Cowgirl says you wanted some feedback on So You Want to Rock. If you're here, I'm going to give it to you. If you're not and you left, then you're going to miss it. And it's gone. It's gone, gone, gone. Going once. Going twice. 3 times the gone. Then we got the Beacon, and you heard me kind of give a little bit of feedback on this one. That I thought that solo was just incredible. You gotta hang around. Say Boogie, I know he's still there. He hangs out. He's one of those that hangs out till the end. And I appreciate you guys that hang out till the end. All right? Kidnapped, we already talked about. It's time for the AI Kills song. And then I'll get you guys that are in the chat that didn't get a song played today. I'll get you maybe 1 or 2 or 3 more. Okay? So I have a little bit of bonus time. About a half hour to 45 minutes is max. That's what I got. So this song is I did an album about aliens, and when I heard Hotter Than Soup, it'll never be released. I should never say never, but it probably never gets released because it's one I did just because I cared about the subject matter. I wanted the 1970s era Foreigner to do an album on aliens. You know, they had cool songs like Star Rider, and I remember hearing Hotter Than Soup do a song called Zombie, and it had Lou Graham's voice in it. And I'm like, man, I want to do I always wished Foreigner would have done, this isn't an imitation song. I wrote a whole storyline about aliens living among us. And there's this one sub-story within the stories where this man wants to be accepted by humans and aliens that live in. And how does he figure out he's going to do this? Well, he wants to be a mechanic because mechanics live free. Aliens need mechanics too. They have stuff that needs to be fixed. So this is his story. And this was this is the best version, I think, of this song. This was in the concert that happened at Christmas at Santa's Workshop, the version there. Here you go. Mechanics.
Bless the ones that can fix. When machines break down, mechanics on the scene repair the world, working because they care. I tried to make one of them teach me how to fix the machines, to learn their amazing power, to harness the energy for humans. Bless the mechanics. We need your help. Mechanics, somehow they make it work. Mechanics, crude we are to call it AI. Mechanics understand the brain. We ask them to help us train, but they are just there to repair the pain before me. Shadow the mechanic, he will show me the way. Then I can join the fray.
Anyway, there's the band. Let's get rid of the band and let's get to your music that you have. If you haven't had a song played, I'd like to hear from you now. So, do you have something you'd like played? Let me get rid of Roberta. Goodbye, Roberta. Goodbye, Roberta. All right, if you're here and I haven't played something by you, now's the time to speak up. Gargantuan, pop me a link in the chat of a song, to one of your songs. Pop me a link. What's all this noise I'm hearing? Hold on, I got some noise here I gotta deal with. Hold on. All right, I fixed it. Pop some noise here. Okay, he's got a YouTube link. I got you. I'm with it. I'm on it. Let me get to it now. All right. Does the song library take MP3s or unlisted YouTube links? No. Well, any link will work if you've hosted off-site. If you host it at a Transfer Now or some other place where I can play it like a Bunny account, or you can put any link in there as long as it's playable. But there's no upload feature. I know you asked about it a while back, and in order to do uploads, I have minimal file space, so I have to connect it to my Bunny account, and then I pay for storage and I pay for anytime that's how Bunny works. So I've just been kind of figuring out how I want to do that. I mean, I don't want to really be a file store for people. They can do that. Like, I get a terabyte from DistroKid as part of my ultimate subscription. So people could link from their own servers, their own hosting. I don't really want to host people's music files. Not in mass, not with its expense, and you know how it goes. It's added expense, and then what if it's just a whole bunch of stuff that goes in. I don't want to be a hosting company, so I want other people to host their music and link to it. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Hold on a second, I got a work call here. All right, this is the Lost Lullaby. Let me write this down here. Lost Lullaby. Is that what it is? Lost Lullaby. Lost Lullaby. Let me write this down. Lost Lullaby. I'm marking it. The reason I'm manually putting this in is so that it can be recorded as played on the show. That's what I'm doing behind the scenes here. So, like, if the queue was up right now, you'd see that I added it to the queue. Actually, in fact, you might actually, if you go to the queue page, see I added you. You're up there. It's just not showing on the screen, but I'm adding it so that it can be logged that it was played. So let's get to. Is there anybody else? Galaxy Thieves. Okay, Children of the Aftermath. Thank you. I got you guys. Children. Is it all spelled out? Children of the After. I think there's spaces in there in your name. I'm gonna just put these in here. Give me a second to just put all these in here. Then I'll get to playing. I promise. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. I'm just trying to make sure I get everything. Strange is the name of that one. Okay. So let's go Strange. Strange. Song title. Okay. And then Galaxy Thieves has one. Okay. Let me get that one right there. I'll get that one while I'm playing this first one. All right, here we go. The Gargantuas, The Lost Lullaby.
My love, the night is folding in on me. Mud on my boots, stars afraid to breathe. I write by it trembling, candle flame, thinking of you both, whispering your names. She's 6 months old, asleep somewhere warm, curled in your arms, untouched by the storm. I don't know her eyes, I don't know her cry, but I know the sound of her life passing by. I'll sing you games I will never play, chalk on the ground, laughing in the gray. First friends, first falls, scraped knees and pride. Your steady hands always by her side. When she fights with friends and slams the door, tell her that storms don't last forevermore. Hold her tight when the world feels unfair. Teach her courage, teach her care. This is my lost lullaby. This is my lost lullaby. Song through fire and wire and night. If my voice fades in the sky, let these words keep her alive. Well, she's a girl with fire in her veins and a broken heart that still remains. Tell her love is brave, but never blind. And peace is something we have to design. When she grows older and finds her one, when two souls choose to become a son. Tell her I dreamed of that gentle day where wars are stories far away. And if she holds a child of her own in a quieter world than the one I've known, tell her I prayed with blood on my sleeve that no lullabies are born from grave. My pen cuts deeper than 100 guns, yet my soul knows this pain will ease hers someday when it's done. These are the last words a father can give, hoping my suffering teaches her how to live. This is my lost lullaby. This is my lost lullaby. Bring me where angels refuse to fly. If my body stays behind, let my love arrive on time. They say bullets whistle, blasting loud. They tell the night our soldiers take to the ground. For my bones, it's a cradle of flame. For my heart, it's your daughter's name. This is my lost lullaby. Found and
Yeah, it's it really is tough for me to say anything about soldier stuff, and I'm just not a fan of wars. My son fought in Afghanistan and served the country. I stand by our soldiers, and I want people to be safe. I want there to be no wars. I want there to be no wars. That's what I want. That's the world of which I want to live in. When we're not fighting with people, killing each other, where we're just loving each other, you know? I mean, we settle our disagreements in peaceful ways. So, I mean, the soldier on fire is a particularly strong image for me, and it's like it's on fire through the whole video, which is probably too much for me. So, my reaction to it is, yeah, it just makes me think of that I don't like war. I don't like war, and I try to avoid politics and religion in my commentary. So um, I'm more of a pacifist in nature. I know there's times that we need to be that there's times you have no choice. There's crazy people that are gonna do crazy stuff, and you have to. There is times that you need to have a defense and you need to have military and all that. But I think a lot of diplomacy should try to be the answer of what the world is. And anyway, it's sad to think about all these soldiers and you know the people that are lost all through times. You know, the wars are fought over money, and then these people that are lost through time. You know, fighting to protect their country, which is very important. It's a very noble task, and it's just the video itself was a little intense for me. Like I said, I think I would have not had this soldier on fire as much as he was. I think that was maybe a bit too much. Like it would have been more to have the soldier on fire in the end or something. I mean, it's like he's on fire all like the whole time almost, it seems like. And I think there was other parts of the story. Like, where are the humanizing parts of him like writing that letter to where he's writing the letter, and was that a dove at the end that's flying up to heaven? Is that what that was? I feel like that was a dove or something at the end. Dove, some kind of bird. Yeah, looking up to the heavens there. Is that a dove? I don't know. I'm not a bird guy. Looking up at the heavens, and yeah, okay, well. Anyway, that's my take. Yeah, and it's just a, you know, there's so many, unmarked stones for people they don't even know about that have lost their lives fighting in wars all over the world. Not just, this is not a United States or Europe or other countries. It's just a worldwide thing. Wouldn't the world be better without war? I just wish we didn't have them. I realize they're necessary sometimes, but I just wish there wasn't. So many people have passed away, and it's just difficult for me to talk about these topics. But the song was perfectly fine. I know you spent a lot of time on it, and I'm trying to give you some good feedback on what I liked and didn't like. I didn't like the soldier was on fire all the time. It's too much soldier on fire. I liked the music was fine. I mean, nothing really stuck out to me as being like amazing, but then at the same time, nothing really, it wasn't, it wasn't anything I can point to specifically. Visually, I think I had more of an issue with just this soldier on fire all the time. I don't want to see a soldier on fire. It turns me off. It's a turn me off image of a soldier on fire. So I could see it for a portion, but if I see too much of it, it kind of colors my, and it turns me off. So I'm just being honest. It's my honest take. I'd rather see the soldier, doing things. What else is he doing? In my videos, the subject is barefoot and there's a bird for it. Means freedom. Okay. I thought this meant that somebody was moving on, that this was a spirit. I mean, I didn't make that interpretation. I didn't make that interpretation of freedom. I made that interpretation we're talking about going to heaven or something. I don't know if that doesn't sound like that's what was meant, but that's what I interpreted. Anyway, that's my feedback. Got a thumbs up from me. I subscribed, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging around. I hope you'll hang around for Strange, which is Children of the Aftermath song.
It's January 2017. I stir the cream into my coffee, and when I look back, your coffee is black. I smile at photos you hold out to me. Two smiling boys holding toys near a Christmas tree. Your baby bump makes three. It seems so crazy that we're 40 now. I see you talking, but I'm wondering about an open window that I might have forgot in the car. We talk about how we should do this again. We don't quite mean it, but we know we could just play pretend. It's the last time I see you, my friend. When I'm home, I put the leaves in the pages, you know. When I'm home, I read the words that we said that we don't. When I'm home, I put the leaves in the pages, you know. When I'm home, I read the words that we said that we don't. It's August evening, 1991. I see you leaning on your boyfriend as you come undone. We've laid your father in the ground. We look through photos of your family. You lean on over and it's colder where you cried on me. I swore I'd be whatever you need. When I'm home, I put the leaves in the pages, you know. When I'm home, I read the words that we said that we don't. When I'm home, I put the leaves in the pages, you know. When I'm home, I read the words that we said that we don't. It's New Year's Eve in 1999. We both work retail in the Bay and came to drink all night. I melt in the warmth of your laugh. We see the river from a place reserved. It goes so quiet, then your eyes dance with the fireworks. I kiss you while I have my nerve. When I'm home, I put the leaves in the pages, you know. When I'm home, I read the words that we said that we don't. When I'm home, I put the leaves in the pages, you know. When I'm home, I read the words that we said that we don't. When I'm home, I put the leaves in the pages, you know.
this one, children. A lot of home. If when I'm home's in there. When I'm home, when I'm home, when I'm home. What a great phrase, too. When I'm home, when I'm home. When I'm home. It's when we feel best, right? When we're at home. It's a great. Is that the title? No, Strange is the title. It's weird. I would have called this When I'm Home. Maybe you did in parentheses. Nope. Why didn't you call this When I'm Home? I'm curious about that. I don't think clever titling it works. I think you got to do the phrase that people will remember. But it was a really good song. And I enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing. But I would have called that When I'm Home. That's my 2 cents for what it's worth. If you want to do Strange, When I'm Home, and then did it have to have one word? Did the SSC8 Australia, did that require it to be named that? Very well produced sound. I agree with St. Boogie. Very well produced sound. Good stuff. All right. Let me get the last one here. The Galaxy Thieves. Galaxy Thieves, it's never been funny. Is this the ferret? Is this the ferret? I think this might be the ferret. Right here. Yep, it is.
It's never been funny how they stole and then they stole our time and even stole our peace of mind. But God forbid we fight them first. Let's satisfy our hatred thirst by fighting about the art we make. Who did what first and who's the fake? Who drew the circle first? Did we all just steal it from them? And does it really matter? Should we all just be condemned? I've never understood why it's so bad to do the same. But maybe it's just me. Maybe I am just insane. If we all could just survive and not need our art to try and strive to put a meal on our plate, so to improve our impoverished fates, maybe then we all could see our fights bring in the wealthy glee by keeping the focus away from them and seeing how they promote mayhem so they can continue to steal and steal and make sure we can never heal. Who drew the circle first? Did we all just steal it from them? And does it really matter? Should we all just be condemned? I've never understood why it's so bad to do the same. But maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just insane. If survival was a guarantee and we could finally be free, we could all enjoy our art, no matter how we got our start. Who drew the circle first? Do we all just steal it from them? And does it really matter? Should we all just be condemned? I've never understood why it's so bad to do the same. But maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just insane.
Okay, that's a fun ferret. I have 14 minutes left, probably enough for 2 more songs. Just throw links in the chat, and I'll pick one. I'll just pick one. I'll just pick one. I have enough time for maybe 2 more songs, and I got to go at 6:15. So I'll let whoever just hit me up. Hit me up with a song in the chat. If you think it's a good closing song, it's strong. Hit me up in the chat with something, and I'll load it up. Your Google Drive? I don't know if I want to try that one. I don't know if I want to try that one. The Google Drive one? I don't know. Did you try it? Is it loading for you? Is it loading for you? You've been here a while. I would love to play another song from you, but I don't know about the Google Drive thing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's playing. Yep, worked fine. Google Drive. This is a new one. You can't see it is the problem because I don't have it in the right window. Hold on. I'll fix it. Here we go.
Amazing grace sings, night wind across plains, prairie wide and cool, stars walk beside me. Once lost on the trail, blind eyes wandering, grace lit the dark road and called me onward. Amazing grace sings, night wind across plains, once lost in the sky, grace walks beside me. Through snares and cold roads, long miles behind me, grace moved in the wind, soft voice calling, blind eyes open wide, old fear falling, grace turned wandering, steps toward homeward. Amazing grace sings, night wind across plains, once lost in the sky, grace walks beside me. Beat Bametan, keep on beat Bametan. Amazing grace sings, night wind across plains, once lost in the sky.
I marked that shows only, and I didn't put the link in there, so the link will not appear in the archive. It works just fine. There you go. That's perfectly fine. So that would be one way to do it. Host it from your Google, just like you did there. It's a workaround. You know, and that's kind of what I want an artist to do anyway. I want you to host your own music. I don't really want to be the guy in the middle and hosting. You know, it's just a lot of. I mean, I'm hosting the clips, the 30-second clips for the other, but I just don't really at this time. It could change. Everything could change. You know, it could always change. Yeah, the sound was great. I agree with that. St. Boogie, the sound. It does. It gets expensive, and it just becomes another thing that I got to manage, you know. And if I pass along any charge to somebody else, then it just becomes a, you know. I'm trying to keep it simple in a way, and honestly, I think that we all should be selling our music directly from our band sites or our artist sites. I think that's where the music should be sold from. So hopefully there's a way in which you can use links from this site to send directly to your store at your website, your band website. AI Kills doesn't have that set up yet. It's on my to-do list, is to put all my music through there, and that's going to be used with Bunny, because Bunny is awesome. Go look at Bunny pricing. They outprice pretty much everybody. And you can serve these files from all over the world. You can do like premium. So like if you wanted to have like a pay-per-view type of situation, it's all set up. They have video players already baked in. It's very easy to deal with. You have a minimum charge of $1 a month and you pay on what's used. So yes, it could get expensive if you have a lot of usage, a lot of bandwidth and a lot of storage. It could get expensive. But if you don't, you just have a lot of files and a lot of storage, but you're not really doing much with it, it's fairly inexpensive. So if you put it like in an area where people are only just buying it and downloading it, it's minimal cost. You're probably not much over the minimum cost. But if you put it out there like free and then just anybody can come and get it, yeah, it could be costly. So, I mean, then you should like do your DistroKid, but like I said, I get a terabyte with them to put up files. If I was just going to make something free, that's how I would do it. That would be the way. Max, I'm going to get your song, buddy. Appreciate you. I see you here. Let me get your song. I saw a link. Max Gumdrop. I hope this is taking us out. The Eternal Play. Sounds like a good one for a final song. 3 minutes, 45 seconds, and then we'll raid out to T. T is active already. Midnight T is out there. I thank all of you guys. I really do. I appreciate you. Today's been a bit of a interesting day, but I appreciate all of you, and took me a little longer to do things today. But here we go.
The moon appeared in the sky. It floated down and looked at me. Then like a hawk snatching its prey, it grabbed hold of me and dragged me across the sky. I could not see myself by the magic of the moon's light. My body dissolved into pure spirit. In this form I journeyed on, merging with a boundless light. Then the secret of this eternal play opened up before me. The 9 spheres of heaven were enveloped in light. The ship of my soul was lost in a shoreless sea. Suddenly the sea of being formed into waves. Thoughts rose up, images and forms broke on the shore. Then everything returned to the way it was before, merging into that vast spirit. Fortune of this sight comes from Shams. The truth of depressed without his grace. No one could ever ride the moon or become the endless sea. Like a flower's sweet nectar, you were born laughing. The planets say you will be the happiest man in the world. You are graceful like the stem of a flower and free like the towering cypress. There is something very strange about this cypress. It's flying.
That track is wild, Max. What a great way to end, though. Great way to end this stream. I know I'm not showing in the on the picture here, but here I am. Boom, I'm back. If you have any kills coins to deposit, last chance to do it is now. We're gonna go to T's got a T. He's got a stream that's up right now. 30%, 300,000, almost a third of the way there. We have 23 more streams, including tomorrow. 24-hour streams starting probably about 24 hours from now, somewhere between 6 and 9 p.m. No later than 9, most likely closer to 6, somewhere in there. I will just appear, and I'll be ready to go 24 hours and set a record for me that I'm doubtful that I'll be breaking anytime soon. But hey, thank you everybody. Thank you, Shani, for your help over on the YouTube. Great music today. Again, it was a little bit of an odd stream, so there'll be like, I think there might be 3 or 4 VODs split up. Yeah, no, there'll be bathroom breaks. There'll definitely be. I have about 30 seconds. I usually talk my way out, and then we just raid out. So about 30 to 35 seconds here. I'll just be gone. Maybe I should just talk to you with talk to you with not even here, like this. Like I snap my fingers and I'm gone and I'm back. Be like I Dream a Genie or something. Where I appear and then I don't. Anyway. If you have any kills coins, click on the gold coin. Trying to get to 1 million. You guys are going to make it. You got 23 more streams. You're almost a third of the way there. At 20, if you had 333,000, you'd be perfect, and you're almost there. So I think this goal is very doable. Don't worry about the amount of time it says. Only worry about the number of streams left, which there's 23 left. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be a great one. Hundreds, well, at least 100 plus songs. And a Mount Everest concert. Take care, everybody. Bye now. Thank you.